Lenny Pidgley claims that Mark Bosnich once pinned him to the dressing room wall by the throat for failing to clean his boots properly. Pidgley, 40, came through Chelsea's academy in the early 2000s. As a teenage hopeful, the goalkeeper was made to clean the senior stopper's boots before training.
This left him the responsibility of looking after Carlo Cudicini, Ed De Goey and former Manchester United star Bosnich's footwear. Recounting one frightening run-in with the latter, Pidgley told The Telegraph, "At Harlington, the old training ground, there was one outdoor tap, so there would be loads of us around it trying to clean the boots.
We'd get in at 8 a.m. and the players would want to wear their boots for training at 10 a.m., so you're all in a mad rush. Read more football NEWSSQUEAKY bum time inside Alex Ferguson's multi-million-pound mansion as he slashes price double-up win a Porsche GT3 rupees and a Mercedes G63 AMG or £220,000 cash from just 85p one morning. I was in the youth team changing room with all the young lads.
Bosnich walked in and shouted at me that his boots were still wet. Next thing, he had me by the throat, pinned up against the wall. I had probably just turned 17 and weighed about 12 stone, and I was terrified. I might be wrong, but I don't think anyone really got on with him.
Pidgley would eventually make his way into the first-team squad, playing the role of third choice behind Petr Cech and Cudicini. Most read in football full FORS Omari Forson, 19, handed shock first Premier League start. The clash with Fulham LUK at me. Now I'm a former Arsenal star. Now I own Kebab Empire and am worth almost £180 MLIFES. The pitch football matches across UK called off after pitches hit by flooding red mist. Ten Hag insists H is not to blame for Man United striker nightmare after Hodgland blow having scarcely featured in matchday squads during the 2004-05 season. The boyhood Chelsea fan didn't expect to receive a title winners medal.
With a little help from John Terry and Jose Mourinho, however, Pidgley did manage to get his hands on one. I played with Lampard and Marta at Chelsea, but Flop, who made just 6 appearances, was most talented, says Eden Hazard. He explained, Petr Cech played 95% of the games in that season and Carlo was his number 2, so I hadn't played at all before the final league game.
Jose called me in the week of that game and said that he was going to put me on, and I played the last 8 minutes of the final game of the season against Charlton. I didn't think I'd get a Premier League winners medal, but JT sorted it out. I remember him saying at training, "Go and look in your locker," and there it was.
I've got both my medals. Pidgley won a League Cup winners medal in 2005, framed. One day I'll get round to putting them on the wall. Pidgley left Chelsea in 2006 and went on to play for 12 more years before hanging up his boots in 2018.
Following his switch from Stamford Bridge to Millwall, Pidgley began experiencing panic attacks, and even contemplated taking his own life. Recounting that period, Pidgley bravely recounted, "It had started during the summer, in the off-season.
I started getting anxiety attacks and I'd be in bed, door locked under the covers with all the curtains closed. Millwall had sent me to the Priory and I hadn't played for months. I just got back training a little bit and the goalkeeper who was on loan couldn't play.
I had been feeling a little bit better and the next thing I knew I was playing at Elland Road, first game back. I was in the toilet 10 minutes before kickoff having a panic attack. I was dripping with sweat, vomiting, my heart was pumping out of my chest and I was trying to convince myself that my hamstring was going to go.
Redmore son STORIESHEROICACT neighbor jumped into canal in bid to save missing girl, 5, but was too late. Fear was hours from death, says man who drank energy drinks every day for 2 years. I thought about it so much that I could feel my hamstring actually tightening up. Then I was running out there, standing in front of 30,000 people. 3 weeks earlier I was thinking about killing myself and now they're calling me AW*********** and whatever, and I'm just thinking, oh my god, if you knew what was going on in my head.
You're not alone. Every 90 minutes in the UK a life is lost to suicide. It doesn't discriminate, touching the lives of people in every corner of society. From the homeless and unemployed to builders and doctors, reality stars and footballers. It's the biggest killer of people under the age of 35, more deadly than cancer and car crashes.
And men are 3 times more likely to take their own life than women. Yet it's rarely spoken of, a taboo that threatens to continue its deadly rampage unless we all stop and take notice, now. That is why The Sun launched the You're Not Alone campaign. The aim is that by sharing practical advice, raising awareness and breaking down the barriers people face when talking about their mental health, we can all do our bit to help save lives.
Let's all vow to ask for help when we need it, and listen out for others. You're not alone. If you, or anyone you know, needs help dealing with mental health problems, the following organizations provide support: Calm, www.
thecalmzone.net, 0800 585 858 Heads Together, www.headstogether.org.uk. We are human. OrgMind, www.mind.org.uk, 0300 123 3393 Papyrus, www.papyrus-uk.org, 0800 068 4141 Samaritans, www.
Samaritans.org, 116,123.